Bike Walk Week is an annual event in the Twin Cities designed to get people moving with the power of their own feet. On Bike Walk to Work Day, folks are challenged to get to work without driving in their single-occupant cars. Traveling by foot, bike, carpool, or bus are suggested alternatives. For some, a combination of transportation modes works best. That's why Metro Transit provides bike racks on the front of their buses. St. Paul City Council member Russ Stark is a regular supporter and participant in Bike Walk to Work Day.
I like to use my bike during the work week. I bike downtown to City Hall maybe about once a week during the warmer months, but I also use the bike quite a bit just to get to meetings around the community that are shorter distances. It's actually a great way to make some of those shorter trips, especially in decent weather. We have more and more people though who are biking year-round in the city. That's creating a new need for us to get snow cleared off of bike routes and to really make it sort of a year-round form of transportation and mobility. You can see by the way I'm dressed today, you don't have to wear spandex in order to ride a bike. You know, you can just sort of wear what you want to wear, hop on a bike. You might sweat a little. For the most part, you can deal with that and make it work. All you need is a bike, a helmet, a place to lock your bike, and you're pretty much ready to go.
St. Paul Smart Trips is a nonprofit group dedicated to improving access and mobility for those who travel in and around St. Paul. Jessica Treat is the executive director.
Getting people to choose alternative modes to driving alone is great for the city, for congestion issues, air quality issues, and just sort of getting to know your community better and getting to know your neighbors. St. Paul's a great livable city. It has a lot of good quiet streets for biking and a lot of good bike trails and great sidewalks. We just want people to get out and experience the city.
Twin Cities are one of the top communities for biking in the U.S. We are fortunate that trails alongside parks, lakes, and the Mississippi River are the norm. Increasingly, those trails are used not just for recreation, but also for commuting.
I'm a full-time bike commuter, and I encourage people to try bike commuting and get into it. I work at a shop in Minneapolis, so it's a huge part of my life, and I think it's just a great way to get around. And I think the Twin Cities have done a really, really great job of improving the bike infrastructure, and it's just cool to support events like this to up the visibility and get people into it.
I actually am car-free. I've been car-free for a couple years now. I live in Minneapolis and I commute by bike or bus to St. Paul on a daily basis. It can be challenging, but I think it's definitely possible to think about your commute a little bit differently and think about what you're doing for the environment and also your pocketbook and your health by commuting actively.
I'm a newer bike commuter. I just moved here last fall, and I've been very happy with the infrastructure here. I think it's awesome. I had no experience bicycling, and I feel really comfortable doing so around the Twin Cities.
Bye!
You don't have to wait for Bike Walk Week to try a new way of getting around town. Now is the best time to start. Be your own engine and enjoy the benefits of more exercise and less pollution.
You know, I think it's just really important for us to continue to make progress to make it easier for people to bike and walk in St. Paul. These are the two most common forms of recreation, but they're increasingly common forms of transportation as well for people getting around town. They're the forms of transportation that have the least impact on our city in terms of our infrastructure. They have the least impact or most positive impact on the environment. And so there's a lot of reasons why we're trying to get people to do this activity more and more.
Get on your bike, folks. Give it a shot.